Hey guys, I'm Mark Origins, and today I will be talking about um, Grand Theft Auto Heist. So this is my first gaming talk. Um, Mortal Kombat X is delayed; it will be the next gaming talk. But I thought that I would just open you guys up with a kind of old gaming talk, but I still want to do it. So anyway, what is Grand Theft Auto 5 Heist? So Grand Theft Auto 5 Heist were originally supposed to be the first DLC that was going to be open in Grand Theft Auto. But as we all know, if we've been in Grand Theft Auto for a long time, Grand Theft Auto heists were delayed for a long time, about a year actually. So everyone was kind of disappointed, and we were really looking forward to it every time they delayed it. So a lot of people were disappointed when it did come out, the beginning of this year. And anyway, when it did come out, I liked it, but I just thought they were gonna add a bit more because it's been so long and they've been delaying it so much. So I'm just gonna talk about my favorite parts of it. So first of all, Grand Theft Auto Heist adds 5 new heists that you could do with 4 of your friends. The first one you can only do with 2, with 1 of your friends. And these heists are pretty fun. I mean, they're not only just the heists, but they're setups, and they will take you a very long time to do. And they're fun. They're easy. They're a bit different from just regular missions. They are really just combinations of a lot of missions. They're races, they're missions, they're capture the flags, all in one mission, and they're very fun to do. Now, as far as again when it first came out, as every single thing when it first comes out that's big and people have been waiting for, it had a lot of connection issues. So when Grand Theft Auto Heist first came out, everyone was excited because it actually did come out and it wasn't a delay. And a lot of people were getting on it, but the servers were just dead. The servers were gone. You had to be a billionaire paying Rockstar if you wanted to be if you wanted to have a server on and play with your friends. So when they did actually come out, we weren't able to play them until like 2 days later because the servers were down. And even now, even today, there's still kind of that. You're not, there's still kind of bad servers. But once you get into a server, they're actually pretty good. So a lot of people, I don't want to be mean, but a lot of people didn't find those right 4 people that they could play with. Not saying lonely people, I'm just saying it's not that easy finding 3 trustworthy people to play with. So a lot of people were left alone, and they got desperate, and just found just messaging people in a random lobby. Uh, can you do a heist with me? And see, I just got another invite for someone who wants me to do a heist. So if you are in an online session, your phone will mainly just be invites from a heist. Um, which is kind of sad because they are being used a lot, which means that people are enjoying them, but it also means that people are abusing them. And I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. So my favorite part of heists is when Trevor came into it. So I don't want to really spoil it, but there is a mission or a heist where an entire heist actually, it's called Series 8, where Trevor is kind of the main shot caller, and you know, he's telling you where to go and telling you what you need and all of this, and that was fun. I was glad to see Trevor again in out of the single player mode. And when I saw Trevor in it, then it made me want to see Michael and Franklin and so on. But I really couldn't see Michael and Franklin because, you know, they didn't add that many heists to do. It would kind of be a little crazy just to add all 3 of the single player people into heist. So, what the heists, besides the missions, give to the players in free roam? Well, they gave a lot of amazing vehicles that are both in air and on ground. I know if you are familiar with with me and Josh's Grand Theft Auto series, then you may have seen some of the new vehicles that Heist have offered us. I know the big red and white moose that um, me and Josh usually drive around in was a part of the Grand Theft Auto Heist. It's called the Insurgent, and it gives a lot of cool vehicles. Some are bulletproof, some are, you know, just regular cars, which are still cool, but, you know, some are not only bulletproof, but are bulletproof with guns mounted on them. So, in the end, the vehicles are excellent. Gotcha, Josh. The vehicles are excellent in the Grand Theft Auto. So, back to people using heists. So, people were so excited that heists were out that many people got done with them in one day, which was the day that the servers were back on. And and in the getting the money, because you will get a fair amount of money for a broke person when you do a couple of heists. And people have just been doing them, which is not there's nothing wrong with just redoing heists, but I mean it gets kind of tiring. People now just log into Grand Theft Auto and spend the entire day just replaying heists, hoping to get lucky with some of the players that they find in an online session. And you know, there's nothing wrong with that. There are those type of players, but I mean, it's just uh, Rockstar made the money so low when doing a heist. I understand why they did it, because they didn't want to make it too overpowered. That if you do 2 heists in 2 days, you get $20 billion. But I mean, they could have at least raised it a bit. I mean, we've been waiting for heists for a year now, and then we get it, and we don't get any reward except for this right here. Come over here, Josh. Come back, baby, come back. This is what went into the development for a year right here. This this right here. This this is what this is what Rockstar spent their time doing. Right here. This this. Anyway, so back to the game talk. So I am disappointed that Rockstar took a long time doing it. Yeah, you can see that. I am kind of disappointed that Rockstar didn't give us more heists to do. And you know what? I am. That's probably all that I'm disappointed with. I actually love heists. I know in this review, I made it sound like I just absolutely hated it. But I loved it. I mean, they were fun to do with my friends. I feel bad for other players that really didn't have that cooperative experience. They just got lucky with someone in a in, um in an open lobby, and they probably didn't talk through the heist. But as far as me playing with my friends, it was fun. I do it again. And you know what? If I don't really want to do scores through this review, but I am going to. So I just contradicted myself. So Grand Theft Auto Heist, they did good. I mean, I wish they could have done better with the time they delayed and the time they've done it, but I can understand why, because they were polishing it off. But in the end, Grand Theft Auto Heists, you know, you could get a non-bad grade. That's right. Grand Theft Auto Heists isn't horrible. It could be better. So you know what? You get a not bad out of really good, because my grading system is utterly retarded. So that's my little rant and gaming talk about Grand Theft Auto Heists. I know it was a bit thrown together and a bit random, but I promise that in the next gaming talk, we'll be a bit more organized, and it'll be a bit more it'll bit it'll be a bit more it'll make a bit more sense, because the next gaming review will be Mortal Kombat, and I have a lot more things to talk about in Mortal Kombat. But thank you guys for watching this. I hope you enjoyed, and this is usually what will be uploaded to the Origins Gaming channel. Of course, we have Josh's live streams his extra live streams, but this is what I do. So thank you guys. Josh, you want to say something before we end? Okay. No, he's good. He says, okay, well, bye. I haven't made an outro yet, so yeah, goodbye.